Alright, I'm back. Thank you guys for waiting. Sorry about that. But we're back in Final Fantasy XIV. Tonight's the night. Stream title will be accurate. Telegi dies tonight. You must be wary, Stab, and now may very well be your only chance to. My only chance to what? I think she was hitting on me. Spoilers. Yeah, because he trips and falls off of the balcony, remember? Antecedent. What does antecedent mean? Why do they keep calling her that? Oh, hi, Tataru. A message from Ulda arrived with a missive for you. I like how she's like about to do something important, but she like stops and waves hello. That's so cute. A royal seal. Curious indeed. It just says, you up? Ah, an invitation. On behalf of the Council of the Eorzea Alliance, Her Royal Majesty, Nanamo Ulnamo, invites the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to attend a feast at the Royal Palace of Ul'dah in honor of Ishgar's recent victory. It would seem we are to be recognized for our part in lifting the siege. You for your valiant efforts as commander of the adventurers contingent, and the Archons for their earnest attempts to rouse the city-states. Truly, I find it strange that the Alliance leaders should think themselves deserving of a place at such a celebration. Ooh, that's brutal. She's throwing some shade. All three refuse to deploy their standing armies, preferring to send hastily assembled companies of sellswords, many of whom perished ere the siege began. Are they truly so brazen as to seek to share in the glory of your triumph? But mayhap they simply seek to pretext to meet with the Ishgardians while the mood is yet jubilant. Such an occasion would present a fine opportunity to press for Ishgar's return to the Eorzean Alliance. It's true. We have scarce had time to mourn Moonbreda, and I, for one, am in no mood to carouse, but I suppose we must put away our grief for the good of the realm. You want to do levels? Yeah, I can do levels. Though you were promised rest, I fear I must insist that you also attend. It would be a strange celebration indeed if the victorious hero were not present. Pray content yourself with the thought that such an occasion may bring about momentous change, and this without recourse to bloodshed. You can't handle a high-level dungeon, you're tired. Well, my level, I won't be able to get anything beyond A Realm Reborn, so... Tataru, if you would do me a favor in contacting the rest of the Scions. Of course, Antecedent. And please let me know if there's anything else I can do. Why is she sighing? Tataru, we barely ask you to do anything at this point. Curious. I've never known Tataru to sigh at such requests. Could aught be amiss? Oh, that's right. I know what part this is. You still on DS? DS what? And don't say DSZ's nuts or whatever. I am? Oh, thank you. I thought you were about to D's nuts me somehow. Yeah. Dead space. Lalafel's put in space. Are you ready for leveling roulette? Who's nuts? Hi Ice, how are you doing? Great timing. Great timing. I swear, I rarely talk about nuts, but in this case, no, you're not even logged in. Oh, okay. Just let me know when you're ready. How was your stream, Ice? Okay. I got a Warrior of Light. Takes this long to realize Lalafell is Tataru is not there. Tataru is conspicuous by her absence. Tataru, I believe she just stepped outside. Now that I think on it, she did seem a little preoccupied. Okay. Let's go outside then. Was short, but got level 50 Black Mage. Wow, Ice, that's super impressive. Unlocked Black Mage and got level 50 in what, 24 hours, maybe less? Tataru, where are you? There you are. Like something like that. Yeah, you say level 50 finally, but it was like 24 hours. Oh, Stab, it's you. I didn't mean to worry anyone. It's nothing really. Well, it's not nothing exactly, but it feels like nothing compared to the towering trials you and the others face every day. And that's not what I should probably talk. And that's why I should probably talk to Minfilia before things get any worse. Ah, you always know what to say, Stab. I'm glad we had this little chat. I don't think I contributed at all to that conversation. Boom, boom, bum, 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 bum. You made your channel points? You have an wait. You made your channel points have an image. Pocket Super Smash Brothers barrel items? Oh my god. Hold on, I have to check this out. There you are, Ellie. I love it. Wow, I have almost 3,000 barrels. I'm gonna do so many redeems. It's a lot. It's a lot of wood. Yep, that's right. You know me. Yes, Tataru. You have my undivided attention. I feel like Minfilia doesn't even have line of sight to Tataru right now with that desk in the way. I was hesitant to broach the subject, but with all the recent excitement, but Stab made me realize there's no time like the present, and time is what I'm here to ask you for. Not sure I understand. If you wish to be excused from your duties for a time, then you have certainly earned the rest. But I suspect that lying abed is far from your intent. You know me too well, Antecedent. There is, in fact, something I've been wanting to try my hand at. Along with the adventures and the Crystal Brave, the Scions are constantly being thrown into dangerous battles and deadly predicaments. Even Hoary Boulder and Coltene have been promoted from guard duty to fill our need for competent warriors. And so it seems only right that I too should acquire the power to defend myself and others, more importantly. When I return, I shall be both your receptionist and your bodyguard. Harry Boulder. Oh god, Ellie, I don't know if you found this or if you took the time to like talk to NPCs, but there's an NPC that really is down bad for Hoary Boulder. Really. The dialogue is something else. 2 levels and 100-year-long break. 100 year. Yeah, you'll have to look it up. Like, the lines that she says are very suggestive. Bye, Tataru. She just sprints out. Whoa, hey! Oh, it's you. The guy who kicked my ass in front of children. Oh, that's the first time I've almost been knocked to the ground by a Lalafell. I've never seen Miss Tataru so determined. Has Appa fell with which I might help, antecedent? Ah, not at the present, thank you. Was there something you wanted to ask of me? Oh yes, pray excuse my distraction. An adventurer who was to join us for escort duty was injured while on patrol, and I fear we cannot properly defend the scholars entrusted to our protection without the aid of at least one more guard. Therefore, I humbly request that another adventurer, of the capable kind, of course, be assigned to our party. Very well, I shall consider the potential candidates and provide you with a replacement as soon as I am able. Actually, let's just send the Warrior of Light with you. My thanks, Antecedent. I take my leave of you. Wait, what? There's two? An unexpected ambition. Ophelia is at a loss for words. Power to defend oneself. Tataru has ever been full of surprises. Now that I think on it, I do recall Urianshe mentioning that she had developed an interest for Arcanima. Mayhaps she hopes to gain admittance into the Arcanist Guild in Limsa Malinsa. Yes, that will be the way of it. Would you be so kind as to journey to the guild and see that all is well? It is doubtless unwarranted, but surely I'm not alone in my concern for her safety. Limsa Lominsa it is. I'm glad when they were doing the quests, I'm glad that they kept this little Tataru side quest in. Oh god, my alt is such a noob. He doesn't even have the He doesn't even have the Arcanist Guild. He's gonna have to hoof it. Oh, this is probably the first time everyone's seen me not a Lalafell, by the way. Here, hold on. Let's get a smile for you guys. There we go. Oh! Hey there. You look like a tall glass. Lost? Oh, really? Just wait until I'm in my small clothes. There's actually an emote for that. Let me see. Whose is this? It would be Aura's. Do 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 do. Oh. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I'm not on my homeworld. Down below, right? Do you remember this quest line, Ellie? With Tataru trying to become an Arcanist? Yeah. I have a cool little anecdote. Stab, what are you doing here? Oh, look at her in a little battle mage clothes. I didn't mean for her to worry. That's the last thing I wanted. Putting an end to such worries is precisely why I'm here, don't you see? I, Tataru, shall become a great and powerful Arcanist. And now, at Mistress Thurbergheim's behest, I must go and complete a special training exercise until we meet again. Tataru's doing class quests. Oh, you skipped most of it? Okay, let me finish it, and then I have a anecdote on it. What adventure plate? What's my adventure plate? Oh, you got, wait, no, you guys didn't see that. Greetings and welcome to the Arcanist Guild. Do you require assistance? So, you are acquainted with our newest member. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I fear young Tataru may not be ideally suited to the study of Arcanima. Nevertheless, she would not be denied, and goes now to undertake her first trial, a simulated inspection of 3 crates. A simple task, some might say, but one all Arcanists are expected to complete. A simulated inspection? So it's not even real? You think she's pronounced Thubergeme? That seems right, Ellie. I'm not even going to question it. Her name is Thubergeme. A thought occurs to me. Why not supervise Tataru's training? And you are clearly an accomplished adventurer, and given your relationship with the girl, you seem an ideal person to have on hand. Her trial will be conducted on the cliffs south of Zephyr Gate. You need only observe at a distance. Okay. Thubergeme. Well, now I don't know what to think. They both sound fantastic. Why is Thubby such a great name? Google says Thubergeme. Is that an actual name? Like I feel like when it comes to Rose, like Square Enix just did whatever the hell they wanted. Oh wait, let me find a different mount. Yeah, let's get our wait, how do we? There we go. Our little Goku cloud. That's right, Dragon Ball Z mode. Oh, they say her name in voice acting? Really? Over the Zero Skies and Pirates Port, where she met her shiny jewel. For to bring the smugglers' plans to not come, the last who none could fool. Okay, I'm not gonna sing. I don't know the tone. Oh ho ho! Are those the crates I spy? Ah, and this must be the true test. But we're ready for them, aren't we, Carbuncle? It's just a tiny rat. Carbuncle? Her pet's like, nope, fuck this, I'm out. Yep, exactly. Oh no! Ah, come back, Carbuncle. Oh, she runs away. All right, so fun fact. Here's a little fun fact about that. Way later, I forget, some random NPC you talk to for some weird side quest mentions that there's just a random Carbuncle roaming around in this area. And they comment, are you Are you are you playing drop ball with Stab Addict? Is that what's going on? You playing some good old drop ball? Uh, drop ball. Google it, Ellie. It's from Adventure Time. Uh, yeah, I know, the little butt cheeks. So, anyways, the fact that Tataru, like years later, her carbuncle is still roaming around here without a master suggests that Tataru is actually like some incredibly powerful arcanist that just can't control her powers. My mount has butt cheeks. Look. Oh yeah, I saw it. Sorry. That would be great. I should have known you'd come, Stab. But yeah, so apparently like a carbuncle like uses their master's energy to sustain itself. And the fact that it's just roaming around on its own for years suggests that Tataru just has such an incredible amount of power that she could just indefinitely, unknowingly sustain a carbuncle. I should have known you'd come, Stab. You needn't say a word. Your face says it all. I know you bore witness to my shame. Oh, she's crying. Betrayed by my own carbuncle and left at the mercy of wild beasts. I must accept the truth. I'll never be a warrior like you or the others. I will inform Mistress Dubergime of my intention to withdraw from the guild. Arcane anima, like so much else, is beyond me. Aww. My character is an asshole. He just lets Tataru weep and cry and run away in tears. And he just sits there all slack-jawed. Oh, it's in the store. Oh, ice. Hold on. I gotta log out real quick. I'll be right back, Leon. I forgot. I want to show you something. Yes, I have a lot of alts. I have 24 alts. Sorry, 23 in one main. Because we were talking about the Black Mage quest, so I wanted to show you something real quick. Lonely day, that's right. No way, Ellie. Do you actually know what song that's named after? Because it is named after that song. Yeah, my system went down. That is exactly what it is. Oh, no, I'm not checking my retainers. That's so cool. Let's see, where is it? Is there a search? Okay, let me search. Wait, no. Leon, where is it? Here? Yeah, where? I have it too. Where is it? What page is it on? I'm going crazy. Do I not have it? Where is it? Alright, anyways, I'm sure I have it. I just can't find it. Shantoto. This is the Lalafell from Final Fantasy XI that I was talking about. Shantoto. They have a minion on her. Back in A Realm Reborn, like very early on, they did a Final Fantasy XI, Final Fantasy XIV crossover event where there was a fate where you had to fight her and you would get rewarded this minion. But yes, this is her. So her name is Shantoto, but obviously that Shatoto is obviously a reference. And actually there's evidence if you look, if you go to the minion guide and you look up like a Lalafell, if you actually look, it says a Taru, supposed ancestor of the Lalafell, and then you have the Mithra, which is what Makotes were called for in Final Fantasy XI. It also says the supposed ancestors. So I kind of feel like that hints that like Final Fantasy XI and Final Fantasy XIV are at least distantly connected. Right? That's what it seems like. It seems to imply that, right? Because there's not really a timeline of like everything. So it could be that Final Fantasy XI took place in the very, very, very distant past of Final Fantasy XIV for sure. For those who don't know, Final Fantasy XI was actually Square Enix's first Final Fantasy themed MMO. Predates World of Warcraft, by the way. I started playing Final Fantasy XI before World of Warcraft came out. Ah, back so soon? How fared our fledgling Arcanist? Abysmally, Mistress Thubergame. Abysmally, as Stab will testify. I was wrong to become an Arcanist, wrong as usual. I am completely and utterly unqualified and sincerely apologize for wasting your time. Tataru, if that were true, I would not have permitted you to join in the first place. We must all come to accept our limitations, lest our ambitions lead us astray. However, we must not lose sight of our strengths in the process. For example, your exceptional skill with numbers helped you to gain a solid grasp of the fundamentals of arcane anima. Were it not so, you would have struggled to even summon Carbuncle at your side. In my opinion, the Scions are truly fortunate to have such a capable and good-natured receptionist in their service. Would you not agree? Yes. I just showed Auron that person in Aurum Vale that was named Biggest Dickus. Oh my gosh. Have you ever seen that skit, Ice, of Biggest Dickus? Yeah, the Monty Python, exactly. Biggest Dickus. What was his wife's name? I forget. As fetching as these garments are, I fear I shall never don them again. I can't go back to the Rising Stones without something to show for my time away. Wait, I know what I can do. That is, if you don't mind accompanying me for a little longer. Oh, wonderful. Then to Costa del Sol we will go. It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm confident it will pay off. Alright. Costa del Sol. Do you have a shrubbery? You know what I want? I want a Final Fantasy XIV mount where your character just prances and bangs coconuts together. Oh, it would be amazing, right? And it would even have coconut banging noises. Do you know there's a minion of the Monty Python rabbit in WoW? Yes, I knew that. You showed me. Yes, this is it. This is where the man at the drowning wench told me to look. There's a certain variety of clam that could be harvested this time of year in Bloodshore, one which produces the most marvelous pearls. However, these clams are so coveted by certain wild creatures, and since I fared rather poorly in battle last time, let us be off. I like how Tataru dressed for the beach, even though it's like overcast. You got her little beach outfit on, so cute. What fortune? I've already found one. Would you be so kind as to keep watch while I work? This should only take a moment. All right, gonna keep an eye out. Most powerful creature. We are the knights who say knee. We need to have a watch party of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Oh, wait. Oh god, I'm not white mage. Save me, Arok. Don't walk away from me. Save me. American Psycho. Ooh, great movie. You son of a bitch. Arok, come back here. You just like watching me beat the snake, don't you? I don't know if I cut that. Christian Bale is hot in that movie. Ellie, he's a little nuts in that movie. There's something about his psychotic demeanor, right? Yeah, he's literally insane. Listen. Sometimes crazy can be sexy. I don't know, American Psycho level of crazies. What movie was he in where he got like super skinny? What was it called? Like The Machinist, I think it was. Yeah. He was so skinny. Well fought, Stab. Well fought. I knew I was right to ask you to come. As for me, I have my prize, a bounty of blood pearls, so named for their reddish hue. They were treasured as wards against dark magics in ancient times. I thought I might make charms for everyone, so that no matter where they are, they can always come home. Aww. It's sort of the power to defend myself and others in a way. Right, well, we mustn't keep Flamin waiting. There's work to be done, and lots of it. We're to secure provisions for the Scions in the Laminson markets. She may have an eye for quality, but I have a nose for bargains. We will be heading back to the will you be heading back to the Rising Stones? If so, pray convey my apologies to the antecedent and tell her that she needn't worry about me. Farewell, Stab, and thank you for everything. That sounded rather final, didn't it? How about until we meet again? She's literally just running an errand. Aw, she always stops and waves. It's cute. And then sprints off. Yeah, he fucked up his body a lot. Like, a lot. Like, he looked so fragile in that movie. Like, it couldn't have been healthy for him to do what he did for that role. Speaking of clams, have you guys ever like gone to Disneyland or some kind of tourist trap and they sell clams that could potentially have pearls in it? And you like buy a clam and you crack it open and see if you get a pearl? The Machinist? Yeah. Did you see it, Leon? You never heard of that? Oh, it was fun. And then if you get a pearl, they'll put it in like a necklace or a ring or something. Well, I mean, yeah, he's fine. It was a long time ago. It was like pre-Batman. Welcome home, Stab. I gather you found Tataru and Limsa Limensa. My, it sounds as though she had quite an adventure, and while it did not end as she hoped, I suspect it will prove to be a valuable experience. I dare say she could have managed without our intervention. Even so, I appreciate you indulging my request. I wonder, do you perchance recall the commitment I made to furnish Hoary Boulder with a capable adventurer? Well, I'm sorry to say that I have as yet been unable to do so. Now I realize you are rather more than a capable adventurer, and that duty is frankly beneath a man of your talents, but I have no one else to turn to at present. Might you be willing to forego rest and assist us in this matter? Generous to a fault. Thank you, Stab. Now it seems only fair that I explain the import of the task in question. For some time, our order has employed a handful of scholars to travel around Eorzea, taking etheric readings that we might better understand the impact of primal summonings. Naturally, it behooves us to ensure our employees' safety, and so we ask that adventurers in our service serve as escorts. Hoary Boulder and Coltune were to act as two such escorts, as was a third adventurer. Yeah, he got Hollywood trainers and doctors making sure he didn't kill himself by being a stick and overdoing it. Yeah, I feel like he was so skinny, I feel like he couldn't even walk on set. Like, they just had to like carry him and then move him in place. Maybe just attach strings to him like Pinocchio. And there's just like 5 people in the rafters just pulling ropes to like move his arms for the movie. Oh god, I don't know. That image was just so hilarious to me. Alas, due to an injury, the said adventurer could not presently fit for duty, hence my need to impose upon your goodwill. You truly are a pillar of strength, Stab. Hoary Boulder will share you in the details of the task. He should be waiting for you outside. Be safe. Ah, Stab, is it true that you agreed to lend us a hand? Huzzah! What did I tell you, Coltune? Our misfortune has become a blessing. An opportunity to serve alongside the Warrior of Light himself. Yet I remind you that we have 3 scholars to escort, each of whom will take a different route. True, but our mission is the same. Separated by malms, we may be, but in spirit we shall be together. If such thoughts bring you joy, you are welcome to think in them. To more practical concerns, Stam, we would have you attend the scholar charged with surveying the South Shroud. He's waiting at Camp Tranquil as we speak. All you need to do is follow the man. He will determine the most appropriate location to take his readings. In spirit, stab, in spirit, we shall be together every step of the way. I think Cory Boulder simps the Warrior of Light, to be honest. At last, the Scion's man deigns to grace me with his presence. A pity that we have no time for pleasantries. Our first destination is Isomhar. Come, we are late as it is. Yes, this location should suffice. Once I finish calibrating my instruments, I will be required by the moment to take the necessary measurements. I trust I need not explain that my work can suffer no interruptions, and please stand at an appropriate distance and keep watch for wild beasts. Alright. I see we have both completed our respective tasks, a satisfactory outcome. Though, if I could make one suggestion, you might try to dispatch your foes more quietly in the future. I do not like to pick fault, but I really must be allowed to concentrate. Now then, Snake Bolt awaits, shall we? I need to let this scholar just get smacked around a bit. Oh, hello, Leon. You just got here. I'm sure there will be another opportunity to save this stuck-up scholar from getting smacked around by some bugs or something. Right about here, yes. As before, I would ask you keep an eye out for dangerous beasts as I work. No saving? Oh. What are you doing? Are you just watching me work? I see. Well, you can watch as much as you like, Leon. No, wait, that's weird. I'm out. No, come back. Come back. I didn't mean it. Fascinating. These readings are not at all what I expected. Or perhaps that should come as no surprise. I am not given to superstition, but there's a queer, almost blasphemous air hereabouts. Let us quit this place and return to Roots Lake. We have more site to survey. Okay, one more site? Got it. Wait, what is this? Yeah, there's a quest for Amdapor Keep. Oh yeah. Man, back in 1.0, before any patches, people spammed the crap. Amdapor Keep was the only thing people could do to get geared up. And they would do that to get tokens, to try and get item level 70. To try and desperately kill Titan hard mode back in the day. Okay, everyone, I'm off. I'm tired. Okay, good night, Ice. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, oh, how times have changed. That's right. That's right, Ellie. In fact, Ellie, Titan hard mode was so hard back in the day. It was the very first thing that started guilds and groups from selling clears of content, because it was required for the Realm Reborn Relic Weapon quest, and it was so difficult. As before, my guardian, pray lead me to my task and ensure our safety. All right. Where do you want me to stand? My hero. This sitter should prove invaluable to... Ye gods, what was that stench? Did you slaughter a creep of adamantoids as why my back was turned? Quickly now, to Camp Tranquil, I will not have my clothing reeking of blood and offal. Oh god, I hate this man. Leon is on the slaughter. Diablo 4, June 2nd? Is that true? Oh, I can't wait. Is it going to be crossplay? Do we know if it's going to be crossplay? You chose the paddle in the Ichor a while longer, I take it. No matter. I took advantage of my unexpected privacy and performed a cursory analysis of my data. It would appear there's been a measurable decrease in yours' ambient aether concentration since the calamity. However, this data is far from conclusive. We must take additional measurements to confirm my assessment. What was the point of this quest? No idea of crossplay. I'm gonna play the fuck out of that. It's not pay to win. I don't think it'll be pay to win. I think I hope they learn from Diablo Immortal, right? Like Diablo Immortal, like that can maybe work for a mobile game because they can like use that as an excuse, but I don't think that'll fly for a console game. For our next survey, I would have you escort me to Earth's Fountain. The ambient aether concentrations there are so high that crystalline structures are formed spontaneously. Consequently, anomalous fluctuations should be much easier to detect. Brilliant, yes? No, don't bother answering. That was rhetorical. Now come along. It's crossplay for everything? Oh my god. We should play it together. Absolutely. Yes, we will form a Diablo 4 party and we will go loot hunting. And we will... Uh-oh. You should be more familiar with the procedure by now. Pray find a suitable position from which to keep watch while I take measurement. Just wish Sony and Valve weren't asked so Deep Rock could be crossplay. Yeah. DRG is $10 on Steam right now. If computer, what's DRG? If your computer can run it. Yes, quite high, yet still remarkably lower than the historical measurements taken near the end of the 6th Austral era. Did the presence of a primal account for the difference, or is there something else? Something else. Oh, yeah, duh. I'm sure my computer can run it. I just not familiar with PC gaming at all. Something else. Cyan, come here. I need you. Oh, okay. On my way. I didn't know it's... Oh, shit. The dead body. Yours can. Yeah, maybe yours can't. Yours would catch fire, Leon. It does support controller natively on Steam. Fear not, my friends. Help has arrived. There you are, Stab. Hori and I were worried that you and your charge failed to when you and your charge failed to return at the appointed hour. Yeah, I got a little slow bee here. You have a Steam now? Oh yeah, you do. Gutted like a hog. But not by one. No, these ones were made with a blade. Doesn't look like he put up much of a fight either. Nary a mark on his sword or shield. I've heard nothing of the Crystal Braves operation in this area. What cause had Wilred to come here? What should we do? We will see to the scholar's protection, Stab. Aye, the boy's remains. You should return to the Rising Stones. Antecedent will know what happened here. And so do I. I like how Hori Boulder is rocking those amethyst earrings. You have a Steam now? Yes, I'm very proud. I'm very proud, Leon. You've come a long way, Leon, from being on my computer and not knowing what Steam was and repeatedly uninstalling it. Do not tell people that. Oh, sorry. I mean, Leon always knew what Steam was and never uninstalled it. A Stab, your return, and you seem troubled. Did the role of the escort chafe so? Yeah, I'm chafed, alright. Definitely not suggesting to get DRG on Steam, and if it doesn't run, just refund it. Not at all. There's, yeah, I don't know. I guess PS5 controller just directly connects to the PC too, huh? No, you can refund in Steam. You can refund any purchase if you haven't played it more than, what is it, like 2 hours? If you haven't played it for more than 2 hours, you can refund it no matter what. Even if you 100% complete the game somehow in 2 hours, you can still refund it, no questions asked. Wilred dead, mayhap murdered? By the 12, how can that be? Even you shit you bought years ago? I don't know if there's a time limit, Leon. Yeah, people refund stuff all the time. That's why they do it, is because if you're like, I'm not sure if I'm going to like this game, I'm going to buy it. and then you like play it for an hour and you're like, this game sucks, you can just refund it. You got an email saying that it wasn't a testing service, and then you still refund it. That's hilarious. But yeah, that's why they do that to hold people kind of accountable to like not releasing shit games, because like people will just refund it. I will send word to Alphino at once. He will want to conduct a full investigation and send word to Wilred's family. Gods, he was just a boy. Who would do this and why? But I'm sorry, Stab. Doubtless this weighs heavy on your heart. And we have already imposed upon you so much. Pray take some time for yourself. I dare say you have more than earned a respite. A respite. After all, we will be most busy with preparations as the banquet draws near. Should other adventurers summon you elsewhere, perhaps now is a time to heed their call. Yes, Benfilia, we have to prepare for the luxurious dinner we're going to attend. God. In order to progress in the main scenario, you must complete certain quests in the Crystal Tower series. What the fuck? Is this true? This is not true. Now? I thought it don't have to do it now? Oh, I thought it was telling me I had to do it. Okay, eventually, but like Shadowbringers eventually. Oh shit, no, look. It's actually making me look in order to progress. Look, it's forcing me. Oh my god. What is this? I didn't know they force you to do this so early. Maybe Teleji is not going to die tonight. Did you know? Unless I am very much mistaken, you are a famed adventurer who bested the Garlean Empire's general, are you not? Yeah, I beat your ass too. The great Stab-Attic himself. Amazing. And more than a little serendipitous. One might even call it fate. I but recently received word of a truly unique opportunity, you see. An opportunity, the like of which none but one of our proven worth could take advantage of it. The reward, not else but the accumulated knowledge of a fallen civilization. The risk, a single misstep could cost you your life. But what is a little danger to a storied hero such as you? Wait. Allie has a new model? Allie? Who's Allie? Man with absolute confidence in his own abilities stand to profit handsomely from this adventure. No, I crave no recompense for my part in bringing this opportunity to your attention. The historic discoveries you shall make will be rewarded enough, I assure you. If my words have fanned the flames of curiosity, then I bid you seek a man by the name of Rambrose at the St. Coinarch's find. It is he who stands at the doorway of to untold mysteries, awaiting the arrival of a champion bold enough to march across the threshold. I can't believe I'm being forced to do Crystal Tower this early on. He's that person. Oh, with the giant eyes. What was I don't want her to have a new model. Her new model was amazing, or her old one was. No, not you, Nasly Dudley. No false alarm. It's a PNG. Oh, boo. Why, if it isn't Stab-Attic himself, I was not expecting such a celebrated guest. To what do I what do I owe the honor of this visit? You were directed here, you say, by a man clad in foreign garb. Well, the opportunity he spoke of is surely referred to our latest anthropogeographical endeavor. Quite how he came to know of it is another matter. All knowledge of this project was supposed to be restricted to my organization. But that is something for me to ponder in private. You are here now, and your services will, I am certain, prove invaluable. I must warn you, however, that the venture we have in mind is no simple excavation. An unprepared or incautious adventurer would very well find himself on an unplanned and unpleasant journey to Thalsthom Halls. Knowing this, do you wish to still lend us your cooperation? Or rather thought you would say that. Your courage is scarcely a secret. Now, the first stab! I thought it was you. Who's this? Oh, it's Sid. What brings you to sing Cornix? Don't tell me the Alliance has sent you on another realm-shaking, history-making mission to lay low an apparently insuperable foe? Yes, no? Yeah, Thal's balls. That's right. Oh my god, why does no Final Fantasy streamer have a Thal's balls emote? Your frog hat? Oh. Like they have no they have no Thal's balls, like chibi or cute picture of them screaming Thal's balls or whatever. I haven't seen a single one. Ah, I see you two already acquainted. That as well. Master Garland, our intrepid hero here, caught wind of the forthcoming expedition and has kindly pledged to assist us. He has he? Glad to have you aboard, Stab. You don't have the faintest idea of what you volunteered for, do you? Very well, let us begin at the beginning. The sons of Saint Koinik are tasked with unearthing the secrets of the long fallen Allegan Empire. And this present endeavor aims to delve more deeply into the civilization's mysteries than ever before. Well, you know what to do for yourself. Draw a stab. Should just be Thal holding a bowling ball. Oh my god, that would be great, Ellie. It should be it should be a gif of Thal bowling a strike. Oh, but I know that look. In the event that you feel ill-equipped to contribute much on the subject of Algon archaeology, I invite you to recall our encounter with Ultima Weapon. That mechanical monstrosity represented a feat of engineering far beyond aught Garlemald can presently achieve. Nero Toskeva simply awoke it. I mention this by way of a reminder that you have had what one might term extensive first-hand experience with a notable Allegan relic. In short, you're practically an archaeologist. Now to the core of the matter. Here in Mordono, there stands an entire Allegan structure which we have yet to investigate. I speak, of course, of the Crystal Tower. After witnessing the destructive capabilities of the Ultima Weapon and the Lesser Moon Dalamud before it, it seems wise to treat any remnants from that era with the utmost caution. They must be analyzed, monitored, and, above all, kept from falling into the wrong hands. To put it plain, I have no wish to see another megalomaniacal legatus wield one of those weapons. It was this thought which first moved me to contact the Sons and propose that the tower be explored. For several millennia, the Crystal Tower remained hidden, buried deep underground, but like so many other things that were better left undisturbed, the structure was freed from its stony prison by the great upheaval which accompanied the coming of the Seventh Umbral Era, and now stands revealed in all its splendor, a gleaming spear of crystal pointed at the bosom of the heavens. Oh god, those statues, they kind of remind me of that scene from the Never-Ending Story. Did you guys ever watch the Never-Ending Story? Where Atreyu has to like cross the statues, but they'll like disintegrate him if he's like unworthy or not pure of heart or whatever. It kind of reminds me of that. Oh, the stone wasn't worthy. Don't watch it, Leon. I'm telling you right now, it will traumatize you, okay? We believe the tower to be a repository of much of the ancients' wisdom. Unfortunately, its entrance is guarded by a formidable defense, and we cannot so much as peep through the keyhole, much less set a foot inside. These defenses take the form of statues carved in the likeness of giant swordsmen, the 8 sentinels, as the sons want to call them. Is the first barrier we must overcome. Well, time to get trauma then. Alright, if you watch the Never-Ending Story, I'm watching it with you. And I'll be there with a giant tub of ice cream and a box of tissues. Why not simply fly over them in an airship, you ask? It's been tried before. Any vessel that ventures too close to the tower is blasted out of the air. We either destroy those statues, or the door is forever beyond our reach. Tissues? Yeah, it's that kind of movie. You're gonna need a whole bunch of tissues. My colleagues and I are ill-suited to negotiating such deadly hazards. Thus, if we are able to gain access to the tower secrets, we must needs to employ the services of an experienced adventurer. Got it. Yeah, no, I'm serious, Leon. Look. See? It will be difficult and dangerous, Stab, but I can think of no finer man for the task. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you had a taste for these deadly escapades. I look forward to working with you again. There is much and more to be done before we can begin the expedition proper. Take some time to prepare yourself, and I shall explain the challenges that lie ahead. I remember something sus you said about that movie. Really? Text it to me. I don't know I can't think of anything sus I would say about that movie, but you're welcome to text it to me. Oh my god, yeah, Atreyu? Yeah, Atreyu is a hottie. Sorry, when I was little. Our first objective is to reach the entrance to the Crystal Tower. As I previously mentioned, however, that will prove no easy task. That's weird to say now as an adult, but yeah, when I was a kid. The entrance is guarded by powerful defense mechanisms, each utilizing one of the 4 elements of fire, water, wind, and earth. Anyone attempting to simply stroll past these unsleeping sentinels invites a swift obliteration. Based on Master Garland's analysis, however, we are reasonably certain that the attacks of these lethal contraptions can be reflected using a crystal of the corresponding element. Well, never watching this. Naturally, these crystals must be surpassing clarity, free of the slightest impurities, much like the flawless specimens used by the beastmen in their primal summoning rituals. Ahem. Mayhap I should have said exactly like the specimens they use. Were there any other way, we would not ask this of you, but we need someone to enter the beast tribe strongholds and liberate their perfect crystals. Only because of this Drog Dragon is creeping you out. Oh god, what's its name? Falcor? Falcor! Yeah, that movie is full of I don't know how to explain it. For the moment, I would have you focus on obtaining 2 of the 4 crystals we require. Pray make for Lenocia, where both the Sapsa spawning grounds and Ugamora mines are located. You may be certain that the materials used in the Beastman's sacred rituals will be well defended. Whether you choose to adventure there alone or with companions, I shall leave to your own discretion, but whatever you do, please be careful. Alright, let's see. It's a good movie, though. I mean, I can't believe you haven't seen it, Leon. Like, you gotta watch it at least once. It's a classic. It looks like Labyrinth. Oh yeah, it's very much like Labyrinth, yeah. How would you compare the two? Labyrinth is kind of, okay, Labyrinth is kind of like The Hobbit. And Labyrinth is kind of like The Hobbit. And Neverending Story is like yeah, Neverending Story doesn't have David Bowie's giant dick. Yeah, that's right, Ellie. That's the key difference here. Oh, Ellie, did you know that there's a David Bowie reference in this game? They made it after he passed away in honor of him. Yeah, there's a boss named Ziggy, and its special ability is Stardust. Yeah, rip Bowie. How progress your efforts in infiltrating the Beastman's strongholds? Got them both. So, these are the famed flawless crystals of the beast tribes. I have seen countless specimens from I know not how many excavations, but nothing to compare to these. Their purity is astounding. You have done well, Stab. With these in our possession, we lack only the crystals of fire and wind. The former lies in Zaharak, and the war camp of the Amal Shah in Thanalan, and the latter in Natalan, the roost of the Ixal and the hills of Korthus. You can expect them to be closely guarded as the first two, if not more so. Still, I look forward to receiving word on your resounding success. You know, something interesting about Ishgard in this area, you may not know this, Leon, so this may be interesting to you too. But in A Realm Reborn 1.0, before Bahamut, this area was completely green and grassy. Korthus was not snowy at all. It wasn't until the etheric imbalance caused by Bahamut that caused it to snow that it actually became a snowy area. But all of this used to be nice and sunny and green. Yeah, you should take a look at Korthus in 1.0 and see pictures. It's kind of like if you imagine like the area surrounding Ul'dah. If the area surrounding Ul'dah had a bunch of grass on it, it kind of looked the same. You watched the video on it? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Imagine being the elves of Ishgard to just like all of a sudden just to have to deal with constant snow for 6 years. Is this card the city the Warriors of Light are running towards in the opening cutscene? The opening cutscene for Heavensward or for A Realm Reborn? For ARR. At the very end, like after the Bahamut scene on Chocobos. Oh no, I think they're, yeah, I think they were running towards Limsa. Limsa. If people wait, going to yeah, they were on Chocobos. That's why they had smiles on their faces. They were all going to ERP. Stab, it is good to see you. Tell me, were you able to obtain the remaining crystals from the Beastmen? Yes, I was. You ever tell her about those bots you saw on her viewer list? Or no, I forgot. No. Actually, yeah, Ellie, I was gonna ask you, in your chat, they weren't counting as any viewers, but I noticed in chat there was like 3 or 4 people, and their name was literally like not a bot 2, not a bot 4, not a bot 7. If I see those again, you want me to ban them? I don't know what they were doing there, but I have a feeling, even though their name says otherwise, they might be a bot. Wonderful. With all 4 crystals in hands, we are now ready to proceed to the next stage of our preparation. I hope I did not give the impression that we would be embarking on our journey to the Crystal Tower just yet. Alas, there is another step which must be completed ere we come to that. While the crystals you acquire are indeed flawless, they are little use to us in our present form. They are to reflect the elemental forces of the Crystal Tower's defense. He must needs be cut and polished, a process which calls for that very particular set of materials. Curing them will be a challenge in itself, I fear. Needless to say, we will be requiring your services once again. Why don't you just send me for everything all at once instead of, let's see, you got your auxiliary cord, nice. They actually delivered it at 8 p.m. My God. All right, sanding it down. Let's see. If the flawless crystals you procured for us are to retain their elemental purity, during the shaping process, a very specific set of abrasive substances will be required. Well, I say substances, but one might as well just call them one substance, namely aether sand, which has 4 elementally aspected varieties. Alas, aether sand is neither common nor cheap. Indeed, it is not unusual for the abrasive to exceed the value of the precious stone it is used to polish. Given the variety of the material in question, the Goldsmiths Guild in Ul'dah seems the likeliest place to purchase the quantity required. When I contacted the guild's master, however, I was informed that no aether sand was currently available. Though I requested that word be sent as soon as new stock came in, I have yet to receive output apologies. I should mention at this point that I have placed the order some time before you procure the flawless crystals. Oh. I am well aware that acquiring aether sand is no small feat. Of course, I am not an impatient man, but I fear the more we delay our investigation, the greater the risk the tower secrets may fall into the hands of other less savory parties. That is why I wish to entrust you with the payment of our purchase and send you off to speak directly with the Guildmaster Serendipity. Mayhap the presence of a distinguished personages will spur the guild into action. And in the event, it is my hope that when we next meet, you will have found at least one of the 4 varieties of aether sand we meet. Oh, God, another errand. Also, under what ground should we ever ban someone for you? An animated. You sent in an animated emote to be approved? Oh, that's awesome. Which animated emote? Was it the desk slappies? Oh, just your face. You can do a picture and then add some basic animation. Oh, nice. For you. You may have not heard. There were some people in your chat. They weren't counting as viewers, but there was like 4 of them and they were all named not a bot and then like a number. But I feel like they may have been a bot, despite their name. I also didn't know if it was like some like streamer program where like it was monitoring the chat to like do specific commands, and maybe the program was like, I'm gonna name everything not a bot so that no one bans them by mistake. Oh really? This is the first time I've seen them, but then again, I usually don't have. This was the first time I actually found out there was like a mod mode to like watch a channel. So it was the first time I saw that. Ah, Master Addict, welcome. What brings you here, if I may ask? Here's money. Give me what I want. You got bored and banned, everybody. See. You're here on behalf of the Sons of the Saint Koinok. What fortunate timing. I was just about to contact Master Rambros with the news that we finally managed to acquire a quantity of fire aspected aether sand. I'm afraid it may be some time before we can supply the other 30 varieties, but you are welcome to settle accounts for that which we have now. Pray speak with Jemime over the... Ah, I do beg your pardon. It seems she's assisting another customer. Come on, there must be something you can do. Without the sand, we'll have to rethink our whole design. I sympathize with your plight, sir, but as I explained, the aether sand in question is already spoken for. If you would like to reserve the next shipment, then I would be happy to accept the funds you've offered as partial payment. Partial? Are you saying that's not enough? I'm already stretching her research budget as it is. I mean, a man can do without a midday meal for a year or two. Oh my god, is it that expensive? Stab, it's been too long. What brings you here then? Got your eye on something expensive, have you? You have a bot that's just feet, and I'm like, how do they know? I stumbled upon what you call the Twitch dark web. Oh yeah, that was weird. This guy was like farming bit and making NFTs. Yeah, it was really weird. It was kind of like like when you look out your window and you like see like organized crime and you're just like, I shouldn't be seeing this, but I'm so Snoopy. Well, now that is quite a money pouch. The sound of so many gil clinking together is strangely satisfying, is it not? Calming and yet invigorating at the same time. Oh no. You're here for the blooming aether sand, aren't you? Yeah, motherfucker. Well, I can't deny the Algan civilization's a project worth researching. The chief said he was looking at something big, but we never thought to ask him what. Wedge and I have been too busy tinkering with a new airship design to think of much else. Well, see, I say tinkering, wrestling would be more like it. Still, after much wringing of the hands and gnashing of teeth, we managed to put together a prototype crystal-powered propulsion system. We got the idea for it when we learned how you lot used a corrupted crystal to onboard the Enterprise, as a matter of fact. Anyway, to cut a long story short, our design calls for 4 varieties of aether sand. And that's why I can't just relinquish my claim to this batch here, even for you, lad. How are we meant to usher in a brave new age of technological innovation, if not by technologically innovating, eh? Ahem. While I hesitate to interrupt such an impassioned speech, duty compels me to point out that this gentleman is a representative of the organization that reserved the aether sand in question, to mention nothing of the fact that his purse is considerably larger than yours. Oh, it's like that, is it? Alright, this batch is yours, I'll let you have it, but if you're going to take my sand, it's only fair that you grant me a role in this project of yours. I'll take that as a yes. It's not every day you get a chance to experiment with the wonders of the ancients. With any luck, they'll inspire me to think up other technological innovation or two. Alright, Biggs. Now then, from what you've told me, I'm guessing you'll be needing the other 3 varieties of elementally aspected aether sand as well, right? Then rather than sitting on your rump waiting for a shipment that may never come, I reckon your time would be better spent looking for the stuff yourself, and it so happens that I know a good place to start. There is said to be a peddler in northern Thanalan who, very occasionally, handles the earth-aspected variety of aether sand. Wedge is in the process of confirming the rumor as we speak. I know what you're thinking. When did my timid little friend decide he didn't need me to hold his hand anymore? The answer being, just the other day. He seems to be inspired by certain adventurers' heroic example. I thought he was joking when he volunteered to go to Thanalan without me. I just hope he manages to stay out of trouble. Head out to Blue Fog, and you should find him poking around with his new bodyguard. Oh, did I mention her? Hi, Wedge. thought it might be wise to hire an adventurer to accompany him. Just in case your heroic example turned out to be less inspiring than he thought. Oh, he has a female bodyguard, huh? Audio works with the auxiliary cord, so that's good if you ever need it. Yeah, really good backup. Stab's got a... Wait, well, Stab's got a sus bout? Guess that means you're an ASMR person? Wait, what? A sus bout. Stab's got a sus bout. I don't know what that means. But it's probably true. Oh, bot? Oh, really? Hold on. Oh. Yes, I dabble in some peculiar ASMR. Only of the peculiar variety though. Save your greetings. If you're looking for a hired blade, then you'll have to look elsewhere. The other day I've had, after the day I've had, the only company I crave is the squat silent type. The type that has a handle and holds no less than a pint of ale. You wish to hear my tale? I warn you, 'tis no spurring epic, but as you asked, my employer, a Lawfellow lad, wished to pay a visit to a peddler who deals in some manner of special sand. I forgot what it is called, but 'tis apparently worth a small fortune. Anyway, when we arrived, the man claimed his stock had been stolen by bandits. Determined not to return empty-handed, we crept into the bandits' stronghold and set about locating the stolen goods. Long story short, alarms were raised, rogues were awoken, and we fled in a blind panic. I was separated from my employer in the confusion, and I've not seen him since. Oh, a friend of yours, is he? Then you'd best be prepared for the worst. 'Tis just possible the poor sod may yet be lost in the old Amazina mithril mine. But I fear the bandits will have caught up with him by now. Who's this person? Is this a player? No, it's an NPC, and I was just standing on them like a rude person. Here, but go read his info. Watching this bot strum is gonna make you apparently more sexy to people, and you'll be far less randy. Bold promises. You're screaming? Why are you screaming? Alright, Wedge, here we go. How could I be so stupid sneaking into a bandit's lair? It's just not the sort of thing I do, and now I'm gonna die for it. No, I just need to calm down. I can do this. I can be brave. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna walk out there. Here we go. Yeah, I'm sorry. Please don't kill me. I promise I'll leave and never come back. Stab, is it really you? But how did you find me? You can smell fear? Actually, ignore that smell. Ahem. I expect you're wondering why I'm here. Well, I was just in the process of retrieving some stolen aether sand, which Biggs and I need for research as it happens. It was, I concede, perhaps a touch foolish and very nearly fatal, but I did succeed in snatching the stuff before my bodyguard ran away and several dozen bandits came piling after me with knives and axes and what looked like very much like a plank with a rusty nail in it. I would really have loved to see that. Making you go, oh no! My ASMR fix, you've banned them. Anyway, the important thing is that the stolen Aether Sand is right here in my oh my, oh dear. Must have fallen out when I was taking evasive maneuvers. Seems I won't be leaving this infernal place for a while yet. I've noticed there's a lot of empty bottles of wine, Wedge. You'll find the Aether Sand in my stead? Oh, thank the gods you're a true friend, Stab. I hope the search doesn't prove too troublesome. The bandits don't seem to care much for visitors. You bully bots. Are you a bot bully? Come on, I can take you all on. Come on, I can take more of you. Five guys at once. That's my record. Oh, there's a sand. Stab, you have my luck locating the Aether Sand. Yes, there you go. Yeah, that said, I must return to the workshop at once and tell Biggs the wonderful news. What's that? You also are on a mission to collect Aether Sand, and you're working with the chief? A treasure trove of alganology, say. I see. You should really be the one to have this. Biggs and I are far from exhausting all possible avenues of airship innovation, but it sounds as if your problem can't be solved by any other means. This expedition of yours sounds jolly interesting. I must say, I'm half inclined to join you. In fact, I think I will. Any venture worth the chief's time must be worth a look. Right. I'm more than ready to leave this awful place behind. And you should return to Mordona with the Aether Sand before there are any more little mishaps. Be sure to keep a close eye on your pocket, Stab. Got it. Alright, let's kill this thing. Voodoo the bot. That's right. Oh my god, for a second I was like, I have work in the morning, and then I realized it's fucking Friday! Ah, Stab, you returned. I take from your presence that you were successful in procuring us some Aether Sand. Tell me, which variety did you find? These two. I see, two varieties. Well, that is two more than I could reasonably be expected. And two less than I had hoped you would say. Forgive my flippancy. Flippancy? What does that mean? Flippancy. You have done well, truly. If all goes to plan, we need no longer fear death by fire or earth. Master Garland, if you would be so kind as to prepare the relevant crystals. Oh shit, what? I shall set to work immediately. Truth be told, I've been looking forward to this. One does not encounter materials like these every day. Apparently I should ban all these bots? Why? I don't even know. How many bots do I have? Well, yeah. Speaking of which, how in the seven hells did you find them? Mistake me not, old friend. I know only too well how capable you are, but aether sand isn't something you simply find gathering dust at the back of a merchant's rare gem cabinet. According to this article, well, a lot. Okay, but what do they do? Why ban them? Yeah, another probably will just take its place. I mean, they have backups. They probably have an algorithm that says if this bot is on this ban list, join with this other bot. Oh, they can take... Okay, so they're to bait new streamers into clicking and they take subs away. Well, I'm not going to have subs turned on, Leon, so don't worry about it too much. If I ever decide to do affiliate, then we'll think about banning them. But yeah, you're right. If someone gifts subs, it may go to a bot if they're not banned. That being said, I don't think they actually... If they're banned from a chat, they can still sub, right? Like, if they're banned, like, they can still watch and they can still sub, right? You had help from Biggs and Witch? Trust them to design a revolutionary new engine the moment I turn my back. How's a genius meant to rest on his laurels when his employees are so damnably inventive, hey? And now they're determined to join us, are they? Typical. I jest, of course. It will be good to have them around. Still, as a matter of professional pride, let's endeavor to procure the 2 remaining varieties of aether sand before they arrive, shall we? Tell me, Rambros, have we any information on where the water and wind aspected types might be hiding? Not of yet, but I have made certain arrangements. We shall soon see if my efforts have borne fruit. Forgive me for observing, but you seem less than enthusiastic about that prospect. There's a complication. I'd rather we discuss it now than risk jeopardizing the expedition. Mayhap the explanation is in order. But first, let us savor the preliminary victory that Stab has won for our cause, if only for a moment. Alien gathering. No, alien. No. Not alien. They were my favorite. Not really. You have the master list of bots? I see. I mean, if they're gonna be there, they might as well give me a view, right? I mean, come on. Yes, I must speak of the arrangements I made to acquire the 2 remaining varieties of aether sand. Some days ago, I asked Charlie, an acquaintance of mine, to travel to Gridania and there gather the necessary materials. Since that time, however, I have heard nary a whisper from them. To be frank, this lack of communication is not entirely uncharacteristic, but I cannot discount the possibility that something ill has befallen the man. Alas, we do not have time to investigate his fate. As I have mentioned before, the more we delay our expedition, the more likely it is that the Crystal Tower secrets will fall into the wrong hands. Therefore, I would entrust with you the same mission I assigned to my friend. Travel to the Black Shroud and seek out Parson Munrat, the master of the markets of Gridania. If anyone knows where aether sand might be brought, he is. Or be bought, okay. They do not count as views, so it's not benefiting us to keep them. That's true. Papa Slop? Oh my. Is that like Papa, like Daddy? Or is it like Papa, like P-O-P-A, like Papa Slop? Is that like slang? Like, hold on, before we go, I gotta pop a slop. Sounds like slang for taking a shit. Yes, I'm sorry, did you say that you wish to procure aether sand? My dear fellow, have you the faintest idea of the rarity of the material you seek? Why, I have not even seen so much as a grain of aether sand in these markets for many a long year. I could tell you where one might mine the ore from which the water aspect of variety of the abrasive is derived, but only a desperate fool would be willing to set foot in that place. You seem undeterred. Very well. Are you familiar with Earth's gifts? That's where the ore is found, in an area inhabited by a particularly precocious hog. Pernicious hog. Should you encounter the Betusk nightmare, you will know that you are in the right place, albeit the wrong time. Farewell. That's it. Anyone could just become like a millionaire in this world if they just killed a pig and then got some sand. Oh, someone killed it already. You are too late, adventurer. Not only for the entertainment, you will find no trace of the ore, which but recently lay here. Nay, not so much as a speck. Ah, no, you will never spy me from there. For the time being, at least, you will have to trust the evidence of your ears. Now stop squinting at the foliage and listen. As I told you, the water-blessed minerals you hope to find is gone, taken by me. Victory has made me magnanimous. However, accordingly, I have decided to share the location of an alternative source of the aether sand with you, the wind-touched variety to be specific. I trust you have your attention. Good. A band of Ixal in the North Shroud keeps a quantity of the abrasive for their purposes of removing impurities from lesser crystals. Well, do you mean to dally here all day? Make haste, adventurer, before I snatch another prize from under your nose. This is to be a race. The Ixal logging grounds in the North Shroud shall be our destination, and that is where the real amusement will begin. May the best man win. We'll do it later. Yeah, I mean, they're not going anywhere, right? That's the point. Does my character not know how to pick up a bag? Look at this. Bravo, that was quite a show, adventurer. Why, the spectacle proved so enthralling that I thought that all the thoughts of the aether sand slipped my mind. I appear to have forfeited our little race. Congratulations, the wind-touched abrasive is yours. And yet, having been treated to such a memorable performance, I cannot help feeling that the greater prize is mine. The inequity must not stand. I insist that you accept my token of my appreciation. Payment of this entertainment will be waiting for you in the east, in a clearing within Proud Creek. I retrieve the gift, and it is crushed beneath the iron feet of the Dullans. Is this? I feel like it's just gonna be like lewd photos that Graha took of himself. It's Graha OnlyFans pics. Is what he's left for me. Listen, you would view that. I feel like you would and have, Leon. Alright, let's look at Leon's search history. Let's see. Now, what were you expecting? I took the liberty of refining the ore from Earthgift into Aether Sand. Do you keep it safe, adventurer? Lest you accuse me of playing games, you should know that the thought of relinquishing my prize never once crossed my mind until I saw you in action. Such deeds must needs be rewarded. It is my vocation, you see, to record history as it is made by mortal men, and I much prefer to chronicle the accomplishments of the bold and the mighty. Okay, I may not have seen things on Twitter. You may or may not have seen things on Twitter. Okay, I'll have you know. My history is clean. Sure. Thus, it is my fervent wish that you continue your career with the same courage and zeal you have shown today. We shall meet again, adventurer, and sooner than you may imagine. Yes, very wholesome. You just didn't know what you were looking at. Exactly. What news of your mission? Are we any closer to acquiring the remaining abrasives? Alright, I got 2. You brought them both? Oh, apparently there were only 2 left. I shall have Master Garlander begin work on the crystals immediately. There, that should do the trick. They look like Sonic the Hedgehog quills. Excellent work. We now possess all 4 of the fangs required to pierce the Crystal Tower's defenses. My compliments to Master Garland. It was a trifling matter, I assure you. Stab here is the one you should be thinking. Anyway, by my reckoning, there's nothing stopping us from striding up to the Algon's front door. You can't go without us, Chief. Hey, it's Biggs and Wedge. You know Biggs and Wedge are in almost every Final Fantasy game, if not every Final Fantasy game. Biggs, Wedge, come to lend a hand, have you? Well, it's not every day you get a chance to study the wonders of the Algon Empire, is it? Their technology makes Garlemald's look ancient. I appreciate your enthusiasm, Labs, I really do. But we're not here to take this knowledge for ourselves. Twice in the last decade, the promise of unimaginable power has prompted men to meddle with technology they do not understand. And the realm has been dragged into the very brink of oblivion on both occasions. We shall not be so irresponsible to risk another. Wedge, do you recall our company's creed? Yes, Chief. It's, freedom through technology. Exactly, freedom. When we forsook our homeland, we swore that we would have no truck with machines that could be used to promote tyranny. That has not changed. Should you feel tempted to break your oath, remember this. The wonders of the all-knowing Allegan Empire could not save their civilization, and have damn near doomed ours twice. That's true, actually. That is why we must explore the Crystal Tower, and, if needs be, seal away its secrets. Right. I feel like you're unsealing its secrets by breaking the protections around it, Sid. It seems pretty well protected. Compelling viewpoint. It is unyielding will such as yours that have defined the course of history. It's Catboy. So you return at last. What, pray tell, has kept you so wholly preoccupied that you could not spare a moment to inform me of your progress or preservation? Why, the task you assigned to me, of course. Surely you have not forgotten about the Aether Sand. I tasked a passing adventurer with delivering it. A more capable courier I could not imagine. Whoa! He's so cool. Greetings, adventurer. Did I not say we would meet again? Wait, what the hell? He was a archer? I believe an introduction is order. I am Grahatia, one of the students of Baldesion. I look forward to joining you on your groundbreaking expedition. Grahatia has been assigned the project as an observer to the project. I hope you will forgive him his eccentricities and welcome him as one of our own. So then, our fellowship is complete, and all stand ready to step into the unknown. 3 cheers for Noah. Noah? Noah? That's the name I've chosen for our little collective. Given our differing backgrounds, we cannot very well call ourselves sons of Saint Konuk, can we? And we must have a memorable appellation if our venture is to leave its mark in the annals of history. I could claim that NOAA stands for Nominated Observers of Artifacts Historical, and so it does technically. My true reason for choosing the name stems from the fact that it is shared by a vaunted Allegan Archmagus. An Archmagus? I like the sounds of that. He gives a thumbs up. Nice. Very well. Now that the pressing matter of what to call ourselves has been settled, it is time we set forth to brave the outer defenses of the Crystal Tower. Is everyone ready to depart? Oh my god. Finally. I hate to say it though. Ready. Alright, I hate to say it though. I don't think we're going tonight. I don't think we're going to get into the Crystal Tower. We'll unlock it though. Wait, I want to... Hold on. Wait, what? Wait, it looks like I can proceed to the next main scenario quest. Good night, both of you. Yeah, let me see. Let me see if I can unlock the next main scenario. Oh no, I can't. Psh. All right, actually, we're gonna end it here for the night. We will do the Crystal Towers tomorrow. maybe tomorrow. Next time. We'll do the Crystal Tower next time. But thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate it. I know it's late. I really appreciate you guys. Hope you guys had fun, and I hope to see you next time.